Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 36th episode of Dokidoki Precure. And last episode, our characters went to the dentist, so I don't really want to talk about the episode any more than that. So let's just jump on into this one and see exactly what's gonna go down. 3, 2, 1, play. Flower? Okay. Uh, what are we... Okay. Okay, we're going back to this. Yeah, this is the thing we figured out a few episodes ago, right? This was the thing. I remember this. She looks so much like her. It really is crazy. But I mean, it's anime. Nothing's really that weird. Peace. Pita, pita. Quick, hide him. Pon pon. What's a pon pon? Is that the name of an animal? Is it like a cat? Rabbit. Okay, rabbit. Cute. Like pyong pyong. Okay. Get down. Pon pon. It's a little silly name. I mean, it makes sense for a rabbit, but it's still kind of silly name. Come here, pom pom. Well, he does look like Rika's younger brother. So yeah, I guess this episode we find a missing rabbit or something. Or... 3, 2, 1. Dokidoki Precure. Bum 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 bum. I think he was missing. I actually didn't pay that much attention. I was just okay. That's different. Okay. Speaking of not paying attention, yeah, this is different. How no? How no? Yeah, it's more focused on the name. What is that? Okay. Okay, who are you? What? There's a lot in this opening. What the? I mean, the songs are the same, but there are definitely some visual differences. And that's, yeah, the princess of Link. I mean, that's clearly a bad guy. I mean, that's... I got that. Happy love. But yeah, it's more focused on the name Bon Bon than what she was actually saying, but I think they were looking for the rabbit or something. Wedding dress? Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff in this new opening, okay. Yeah, in our sponsor segment. I think I actually commented about there not being a new opening last episode, oddly enough. So that's pretty funny. Bum 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 bum. And okay, no title. Yeah, missing rabbit. I was doubting myself, but yeah, we are looking for a missing rabbit. I mean, rabbits can really hide almost anywhere. Don't they also like make holes in the ground? Maybe. It's just like her twin, practically. Oh, you did? There's a pom pom. You actually found pom pom much more quickly than I thought we would. This is gonna be a Rackle focus episode. Usually Rackle's one helping the heroes of the show. So no follow-up to that, okay. Okay, that's where we're going with this episode. Okay. Okay. That is something. Okay. Sure. That's an odd choice of a first love in this show, but It's like some random generic character when literally hanging out with all these cute Precure girls like constantly, but you know, it's love is love, I guess. It's unpredictable. Dokidoki, like the show name. No. Jeez, wow, I think her finger was actually red there. I don't see why not. I mean, yeah, these are pretty clear descriptions of love. Knew somebody would get it. It's a what exactly do we do about the situation? Because it's obviously very odd with a fairy being in love with a person that doesn't know this, you know, that fairy's a fairy. Very odd situation. A little harsh though, but oh jeez, ouch. Okay, that was a no. It's like a belly attack. It's such a weird method of attack. It's a weird situation. I don't know what sides there even really is. This is not going to end well. Like, there's no way this works out. Like, I imagine the episode will end off with this just, you know, ending before it ever really begins sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, I just hope Racco doesn't cry or anything in the episode, because that might happen. They're back to back because they're still fighting. I mean, yeah, that's truly important to him, it. No problem. Now, please be my girlfriend. Yeah, that's what you said that made him go Dokidoki the first time. I want to watch out for that bee. I'm just wondering if we'll actually get like any kind of confession scene where she has to, you know, reject him. Because if we did get that, it probably would result in some tears, which, yeah, that'd be rough to watch. Like, there's a few different ways this episode could end, and most of which are not happy. Please let me carry your bag. 15 minutes to my final offer. phrasing, but not gonna say no to that. Oh god, hand holding. I mean, yeah, it's a nice spot. I thought she was giving him a lap pillow for a second there. That would have been something. Yes, look out those rings on, boy. Yeah, that's really... And then he's all alone. Baby. Well, I hope you never find out. Bum, bum. What a nice lake. I was waiting for the boat to show up. I was waiting for the duck boat to show up. It really is kind of like a date. And I don't know if she sees it as one. But it essentially is. It's a nice lake. Just having the time of his life. You know, it looks are subjective. She looks so much more plain compared to the Precures, but if that's what you're into, it's fair enough. Just dopey faces he keeps making. I help the Precures battle evil. You're just gonna think it's a chuny. Ironically, because she's the middle schooler here. I play with the other fairies. Yeah, wait, what? Sure. Makes sense. You know, establishing that's only step one. Step two is getting her to feel the same way. Who are you? Do we know you? Just some right? Okay, she's gonna be our bad guy of the episode. Okay. Just somebody that wishes they had somebody in their life to go on a boat ride with, basically. I really don't think that's okay. Just making the whole lake disappear because you're not having a good time. But that's what makes it selfish, right? Maybe you two could ride the boat together, you know. So what, you gonna look at a boat? Yeah, one of yeah. That's pretty much what I thought. That's where Rackle is. Just kind of rained on their parade. Oh god, that lake was so nice a little bit ago. Yeah, she was just commenting on how beautiful it was and how you could see through it, and it's getting ruined. Like, I'm sure it'll go back to normal by the end of the episode, because that's usually how it goes, but still, it's rough to see. Yeah, you are her hero after all. You gotta get in there. I mean, I don't think you can really fight with Arika, but you gotta try. Yeah, hopefully she didn't say that. Yeah, we got the message. Run away over. I don't think he's ever been so motivated to battle a bad guy before. L-O-V-E. We have all four this time. No Makoto hiding. And we got her too. You know, in a show called Dokidoki Precure, it makes sense if it would have a bit more romance type stuff than average for a Precure show. Still wasn't expecting it to be Rackle though. Really can't decide which one is my favorite out of the transformation sequences. She remembers them. Oh, that is much more disgusting. Yeah, I have seen the kind of thing that she's talking about there, but it makes it so much more gross. Yeah, a little bit too gung-ho here. Like, I get you're motivated, but you're just gonna make her fall over. Just no comment on that. Chop. Was it? Yeah, you definitely appreciated there. Hyper shower. Shower. Yeah, this is not the lake she loves. Just ruined her whole day. Can't let that happen. Not to the love of your life. Just kind of cut her off there. She was trying to do something. Yeah, this is your enthusiasm being kind of counterproductive. Just like her hip has a mind of its own almost. That's how we battle in Keijo, so does that sting a bit? Okay, wow, it actually has some nice power behind it. The look on her face is just the best. She's like, what the heck did you just make me do? Just made her smack the enemy with her butt. I don't think she appreciated it. The bad guy may or may not have. Yeah, my favorite thing about this is still just the energy build up to right before it fires off. Like she's having to use strength to keep it in place long enough for the pressure whatever to build long enough for it to really fire at the right moment. Like that it adds a lot to the overall attack. makes you like kind of feel the force behind it. I don't know if I commented on that before, but I know I did now, so. So, I mean, she's probably not gonna... does she actually believe that, or is she just humoring him? Is that her, like, boyfriend? I saw it coming, it's still... Ouch. Ouch. This, you know, this is one of those ways that this sort of thing can end. Also, how old is that guy? Yeah, the cheek has, like, yeah, slammed up against the bad guy. The NTR. Oh god, you're gonna make me cry. Yeah, if you think we need a lot of ice for this boy. Yeah, but you didn't get the girl. And she probably doesn't even really understand your contribution to saving it anyway. Yeah, you're pretty cool. Like, I was worried your enthusiasm would ruin things, but, you know, it did go fine, and you did play a big role in saving the lake, so you should be happy about that. Yeah, you still have Rika. Oh god, Dokidoki 2.0. As long as you acknowledge that. How does it feel being his second choice, Rika? But in all seriousness, Rika belongs in Mana, so keep that in mind, Rackle, whatever your name is. L-O-V-E. Still really enjoy the CD. Even if I was marathoning this show, I would never skip it. Not once. Okay, pretty sure the preview just plays now. So that was the 36th episode of Dokidoki Precure, and this was definitely one of the Dokidokiest episodes of Dokidoki Precure, because Rackle, I think is his name. Like, I never really remembered his name until now. Well, I never remember his name. His name really wasn't important to remember until now. Hopefully I'm getting it right. Right. So yeah, he had basically had his focus episode. We had to see kind of the human forms of the fairies, and that first became a thing back when with Shururu, what is her name? You know, Mana's fairy, Shururu, something like that. The pink one, right? She was the one that I think really championed for the human forms that Makoto's fairy could always do, right? So, but yeah, obviously that episode was more about her than anyone else, even though Rackle was one of the people that could do it. So this episode was actually a chance for him to be relevant, to kind of be the star of the episode, which is cool for him to get that, right? Whenever you have a long form show, you should at least give every character that matters at least somewhat, at least one focus episode. And he got that this time. And basically, a rabbit went missing. Pon, I think was the name. And he found the rabbit. And the girl, what was her name? Yama, I can't like something like that. I almost can swear Yama was in her name. Shama. I'm gonna call her Yama. Anyway, yeah, Yama. She lost the bunny, and once Rackle found her, you know, she obviously felt some gratefulness towards him, and she brings all this talk about him being her hero or whatever, and suddenly fireworks went off in that head. Love had sprouted, his first love, his first crush, and you know, he had a bit of a scene, everyone kind of like deliberating, trying to figure out exactly what's going on with him. We have the typical, I'm all red and sweaty and blushing, tight chest. What's wrong with me? Maybe he has a cold or something. But no, it's actually a love. Like, you know, that sort of scene you've probably seen plenty of times, and any kind of first love kind of shows, right? You know, it's a very cliche sort of scene, but we had that here, and yeah, upon a few more interactions, he was definitely fully realized how he felt about this girl. So at that point, it was just, yeah, I'm out of trying to spend more time with her. But throughout this whole thing, I'm pretty much thinking, there's no way this is going to last. This is too much of a one-off kind of episode sort of thing. Like, it's not, we're not going to have the rest of the show being these two are a couple. Like, that was never going to be a thing, right? So I was just kind of sitting here wondering, how is it going to not work out, right? Because there's a few different ways you could go. You could have a confession scene where she's like, sorry, but I don't see you that way. You're just like a little brother kind of character. You know, there could be something like that, or you can have something where you don't even need to have the confession scene, which is when you have a, hey, this is my boyfriend sort of scenes, and those are, I don't even know which is more painful, like a failed confession or the here's my boyfriend, you don't even get a chance to confess. Like, both of those can sting a lot. I'm not even sure, not sure which is worse, but yeah, the out there for the boyfriend one, and especially hurt even worse because it was like right after we got to see that scene where Rackle was like really pushing himself to save the day because the lake was at jeopardy. The lake that the girl he likes clearly values a lot, and it's in jeopardy, and he wants to step up and to protect it for her, you know, live up to that hero role that she kind of bestowed upon him. And then after he did that, he's got this, you know, success high. He runs over there, you know, wanting to see her happy and stuff like that, and it's like, hey, here's my boyfriend. So it hurts. It hurts. Let's just say that it hurts. But you know, he still has Rika at the end of the day. I think that helps mend the wounds somewhat. But just, yeah, it was a funny attack, because, you know, Precure Diamond, she was doing her best to like get ready for a regular normal attack, Diamond Swirl or whatever she called it, and he's just like, nope, I'm the star of this episode, thank you very much, Rika, so we're doing this my way, so let's get on over there. So we kind of like have her moving by the hip essentially, and just smacking the enemy like that, and then later on we just see her being like held up by the other Precures with just that look on her face, that's so unsatisfied look, like just the nerve of that fairy making me do that. I mean, I think it hurt him more than her because obviously he had the injury on his cheek, so, but still was not ideal for Rika regardless. So I love that look on her face that makes it very clear that she was not a big fan of how that went down. But that was great. But yeah, seeing Rackle all sad, it hurts. Yeah, that's probably, I think that's all I had to say on the episode. Just, it really had a very kind of filler feel to it, which is fine. But yeah, I think that's all I really got to say. So if you like this video, I hope you click the like button and support me on Patreon, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.